Hello, Bum and Riches. Full Sergeant Dum Dum. Good afternoon, my friends. We're playing some League of Legends. I think it's some Zeri, maybe. Some Zeri. I was meant to ask if you reacted to Dante's new video yet. Let's see your takes on the video. Is that the one where he talked about like ADC? I like skimmed it off stream. I was like watching it a bit, but I just can't really take him seriously because he didn't actually try to learn ADC. You know what I mean? Like, I coached him and I could tell he was not trying to learn ADC. So, like, you're just rage baiting. But yeah, I feel like you can't both just rage bait and perma rage bait with your builds and then also try to have a serious discussion on the state of ADC and the role, you know? Super filled. The dodge, I think if you can't play top lane. No dodge left, sadly. We'll try my best. Okay. Oh, Varus Karma, that's a tough one. I think I just go Ezreal. Like, I feel like if he tries to actually talk about ADC, like, seriously, it's like he's having his cake and is eating it too type of vibe, you know? You can't have it both ways, that you're just trolling and rage baiting, but that you're also serious. In my opinion. Talking about Dante's, yeah. Okay, cleanse. Varus ulti, Karma W, Vex Sphere, Volibear stun. That's a lot of CC, lads. That's a lot of CC. That's a lot of CC. Hello, Catherine plays. I think I go cleanse. You watch Hama Live T1? I did watch Hama Live T1. Carrier on Poppy was absolutely insane. Doran is suddenly the GOAT. And my GOAT Viper is so bad. Viper! I don't know, bro. I can't believe they got 3-0'd. They got 3-0'd. Like, I don't even know what happened. T1 were just better. They were just better. Peanut can't hit a smite to save his life. Zeus was not really gapping. Rakan hard winning into Lucian Braum. How they got fisted in lane. I mean, Rakan is very nice into Braum. And Saya's not bad into Lucian, so I'd say, like, it's a pretty decent matchup for Rakan, yeah, but I don't think either side should get fisted. What do you think about Ezreal right now? I feel like he's kind of weak. He's no damage after 2 items. I think he's alright, and he's also just, like, so good in certain games. Wait, I have Magifelix on Katarina. I did not know Magifelix played Katarina. I didn't even know Magifelix still played. What the hell? I mean, this game, for example, like, what other ADC could I pick than Ezreal? It's either Ezreal or a mage, but my team is full AP, so it's like... You kind of have to go... Kind of have to go Ezreal. Because I need wave clear, I need safety. I need range. And what other ADCs provide that other than Ezreal? Tristana sucks because I can't jump in. Kais is good at solo queue? Yeah, Kais is pretty good. Caitlyn is not that good at losing lane. Caitlyn is good when you win lane, but this is a losing lane. Wait, what the fuck is this? Oh, what the fuck? Oh shit. Uzi.
Sounds dangerous.
Oh, didn't know that was a thing.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Buff Nautilus changed my mind. Why the fuck would we buff Nautilus?
30 seconds until
Nautilus does not need to be buffed. Is your mind changed?
Of discovering the spirit tomb of Ekron.
Are there rumors of you being the next to be inducted into the Hall of Legends Stro? I mean, now I can't comment on the rumors, but you know, they could be true.
I always know a shortcut.
It could be true. Good morning, Soviet.
has spawned.
Jackspektra Hall of Legends. Is Vayne a good pick into Tristana Janna? Need to appeal to authority.
Twists and turns ahead.
No, I would say not.
I wing it.
Vayne is not really good into double range bot lanes usually. Okay, not too shabby, not too shabby. That's on the field right now after buffs. Ow! Ow! Yeah, this is the lane, huh? This is the lane. I love playing into double comment! Yes!
I don't know the rules, then how can I be breaking them?
Please, the way you two are so skilled.
We're gonna need a bigger army.
That was my bad though, I shouldn't get hit by that one. But it's okay. Oh, they had ward in middle bush. How am I missing these minions? What the dog doing? What the dog doing?
I blame the terrain. Okay. Totally that
We gotta warm up the queues. We're warming up the queues, okay? Warm them up! It's warming up. It's getting warmed up. It's getting warming up. Don't worry about it. Okay? It's not about the early game. Like, we're scaling these queues up. I'm reading their dodging patterns. You know what I mean? Like, and soon I will hit every queue. Boom. That's one. From this moment on, every queue will land, chat. Every queue will land. This goes in the middle. I don't think I can walk up for this minion.
I rarely know what I'm looking for, but I always find it.
Should have gotten the queue there on the back line. They're playing very passive though, enemy bot lane, and I don't know why, because this is for sure a winning lane for them. Like, they have double Karma, double Comet, Karma Varus. Karma can just spam her Qs and it's pretty unplayable for me. And Bard. But pretty chill so far.
Marvel at that.
Oh, we're gonna portal out. We got fisted or what? I guess we got fisted. I mean, Volibear's pretty strong, I guess. Let's put up here. Karma's gonna look to Mantra, and I still didn't dodge it. Didn't get hit by that at least. Fuck. The stun wasn't long enough, my bad. Should I just base here maybe? Next is cannon. I think I just base here. I don't think they'll queue this bush now. Like, if I'm Karma, I would queue this bush. I'm gonna queue any bush. Yeah, I'm fine. Nice. Let's just get longsword refillable. Refillable very nice on this lane. They have double poke. Was thinking about Cull, but I think refillable more important. We see I'm alive at T1 yet? I did. My goats are washed. I don't know what happened. I don't know. T1 just have aura, I guess. Just want to say, shouldn't listen to the haste. They don't respect Spanish community. Ah, it's all good, bro. I have logged out of Twitter and deleted everything, and life is pretty good. Why did I E forward? This is so stupid. Why did I do this shot? This was the dumbest decision I've ever made. This was so stupid. It's fine, I got Bard, W, potions. Yeah, it's fine, it's fine. I'm healing back up. The power of refillable. I wanted to use the WE there to both dodge his E and get the E on him, right? At least I dodged his E, I guess.
I'll make this look easy.
This is a bit awkward position here. I have cleanse and he has barrier.
Path is a boring path.
Varus is here very low. No flash.
Ally has been slain.
No flash barrier. Oh, this is an absolute disaster. I might be dead.
Talent's on me.
Ally has been slain.
My whole team died. Do I get cancelled here by Volibear? Nah, he's gonna go for Krugs now. Well, I don't know what the fuck happened here. Everything went wrong. I thought me fighting Varus would be good, because my team could Bard portal onto the Varus, but we didn't do that. We just all died. Yeah, not sure what's happening here. Seems like Trayton is not happy. I don't know, this guy's Udyr one trick and he's on Volibear, so you'd think it would be pretty easy to win, but it appears not. I know Volibear is his second champ, but I don't think he's that good on it. I guess Volibear and Udyr are kinda similar. Both have a stun, both are like melee champions that need to run into you. Both do mixed damage.
This is my support, guys. This is my support!
Okay.
Back at it again. Love the Lex styling and how you casted and analyzed the games. Really love her gameplay. Trying to learn ag now. I silver almost gold. I hope get somewhere with the streams of yours.
Holy
Take
shit.
it easy. Much love from Bosnia.
Thank you, Oops. Thank you. Glad to hear it, brother.
I hate the word steal.
I actually have a pretty good CS lead. I don't know where I spawned this from. We're going to Barcelona to play the final? Yes, sir. I am. My Bard is TP'd top. Oh, okay. I guess I gotta play safe now. The final's on the 20th, I think. I leave on Wednesday. So, after Wednesday, I'll take like a month off of streaming. So don't miss me too much, chat. But it feels pretty needed, not gonna lie. I don't know, the subathon, it kinda killed me. I feel like my brain has still not really recovered. I feel tired every day. Okay, maybe this was a bit crazy. To E forward here and 1v2. Well, I still want to do subathon again. Bro, what is happening to my team here? Oh my god, what is happening to me?
This reminds me of discovering the spirit
We can push bot wave. Nope. Wait. Fuck. This is warded. I don't think it was warded, but I guess maybe it was warded. This is the type of game that you queue up for first game of the day and you just really want to continue playing League, no? You just really like... You've had like a few days not playing League and you come back to this and it's like, wow. I missed this game. Think you should just do 2 hours here and there to not lose the habit? Nope. I want to take a break, bro.
Oh, a plan. Yeah, I totally have one of those.
Bro, you can play Kai'Sa. Yeah, I can play Kai'Sa.
An ally has been slain.
I'm always open to new ideas. My new ideas.
My Grace is very angry. Humus Collector plus LDR Reminder good on Aphelios? Nah, I don't like it. I think Russian crit is better. Oh.
Impossible comebacks are sort of my specialty. Marvel at that!
Am I getting dove by Volibear? I guess not. Now my Bard and Katarina are coming. I'm not so sure about this, because Vex is coming as well. We are cooked, I think. So Volibear not there? It's not. Maybe he's on Drake. And I steal it! Close. You don't play Draven anymore because it's not meta, or you just don't want to? A bit of both. I think the champion is pretty weak. I respect the hustle trait on, but... hard to kill him there.
Another day, another bullseye. Gawk at this!
Your turret has been destroyed.
What the fuck is this game, bro? Oh my god.
Wizard Court again. Technically, I don't have a permit though.
Shut down.
I want my Triforce, but I don't have it. We lost mid tower at 12 minutes? What the fuck? Oh yeah, bro, this game is cooked.
Don't worry, I'm not the magic artifact police. Wait, are you?
Do I go mid here? No, I don't. But do I try to kill Karma? Maybe I do. Karma's for sure trolling her, no? Or maybe she's not. Okay, I guess she is maybe trolling her. Okay. And then normally my Kha'Zix could kill the Varus that's a lone bot, but right now with the state that Kha'Zix is in, he probably can't kill a squirrel. What do you lose this game? Grandmaster Challenger. Maybe I reach? He has flash. He has flash, by the way. So I can't flash Q him. Yeah, he decides not to use it. I should have tried to flash auto, I think. Oh, we got a shutdown, I suppose.
Feels like the whole world's gone crazy. Right on schedule.
Enemy killing spree.
I'm gonna die here. When flash for flash, Ezreal versus Varus always be work for you. Yeah, but I wanted to kill him. And I think if he flashes out, he doesn't die. But maybe if I like... I think I should just try to flash auto, yeah. I was thinking about Q flashing and trying to predict his flash. That was what I initially was thinking about, but I think I should just
Finders keep.
flash auto, and that way there's no counterplay.
Blast them, gauntlet.
Because it would be really awkward if I tried to flash predict, and then he doesn't flash. Okay, my team got a kill, now they're cooked. It's all good, I got Triforce. I think I should keep pushing, actually. Yeah, I should keep pushing her, because Vex is showing and Aatrox is dead. I don't think I'll stay for full tower, but I'll crash the wave at least, so they lose some minions. And maybe it forces Aatrox TP. I think this should crash, right? Oh, we are just getting dove, huh? Yeah, it does kind of crash. And it forces the TP. Not too shabby. Glowing mode city, baby. I got some CDR now. I mean, we can win, no? Oh, Katarina has Bork. Bork electrocute. Yo, this is not normal, no? Bork electrocute, Katarina? Why is he not even going AP? They're all squishy. Oh, it's fine. I'm sure, like, Katarina builds, they always look wrong, but then they get the 3 items and they just one-shot, so... I'll believe in him. He's probably gonna get, like, a Titanic Hydra or some random-ass bullshit in there and suddenly kill people. Bard just took my red buff. Yeah. Didn't want that shit anyways. What the hell is this? Ah! I'm alive! I bait him, I bait him, I bait him. We play this! My Katarina does no damage. I go base. I choose base. Oh? Right on. Well, I'm kind of fed. Just need Manamune now. They do have 2 Drakes though, and are about to get their 3rd. That makes things a little bit more complicated. Let's get this mid wave from top side, since I know they're all bot side. Just need to be ready for like a random Vex or something. I'm gonna play a little bit scared, because Vex could ulti me. And just Q the wave from max range. What the fuck? Oh wait, we stole the Drake. Oh, and Varus wasted ult. Okay, not too shabby. Let's go do wolves. While I wait for next mid wave. Then I get Manamune soon. I don't think we can kill Volibear, can we? Nah. Holy shit, I got chunked. I'm on a ulti, let's see what happens. He did indeed die. Okay, that's nice. I have Manamune, I go base. Let's see what Katarina's building next. Rectrix. So this is Kraken Slayer, I suppose, no? God damn, that looks terrible. It looks terrible, but it's Katarina. Probably knows what he's doing. It's Magic Felix. He's for sure gonna cook something up, and then it's gonna do a lot of damage. Oh, we tried to start Herald. Let's go push mid. Tank Ezreal when? I mean, I'll go Shojin 3rd this game. I don't think I want to go anything more tanky than that. I think BT 4th sounds like pretty good against all their poke. Yeah, I should eat forward here. There's no delay cuber. Am I inting here? I didn't get the pink? Oh my god, what the fuck am I doing? And good afternoon, Cuba. That podcast, you should be fired from LEC, said by KC fan, your complete subjective speech is unwatchable. Brother, how would a podcast be objective? A podcast is subjective.
Never gives up. You learn that from me.
What do people think a broadcast is?
Something touched my foot.
I need help. I couldn't get help.
Ally has been slain.
Wait, his bio is a Koi fan since his origin, and he says as a KC fan. Oh, that's funny, bro. Wait, my whole team died? Okay. Wait, what? They're ending the game while I'm doing this? What? I thought I was killing them all. Wow, this was a really fun game to come back to. Made me want to play a lot more League. Don't know why people are so hurt. Should your job not to be have polarizing opinions to start conversation? T1 versus Hama Life today. You'd still talk the most about T1. Do I go Ezreal again? I think I might just go Ezreal again. Or Zeri. Actually, Zeri. Go!
Spark is all I need.
I mean, I don't know. When it comes to the general LEC towards bias towards certain teams, I don't think, like, it's not reflected in the casters and the analysts, at least. Because there were way more people that were hyped about MKOI than there were people that were, like, hyped about G2, you know? Like, I think nearly everybody on broadcast kind of doesn't want G2 to do well. Not in the sense that, like, they don't like G2, but just, like, they're tired of seeing G2 win all the time. So people really want to cheer for anybody else and hype them up more. I think KC kind of stole the show last split. I think with Kalista and Vladdy, they were so easy to hype up, so easy to build. Both of them kind of rookies, right? And just, yeah, I don't know, the story ended up that way.
There's my support, guys.
Thank you, Schizophrenia, for 2 months. I think I go barrier since I have Emilio.
Yo, Jacob, how you doing today? What's your favorite Aphelios skin?
I love Lunar Beast Aphelios with Black Chroma. Every Spanish big content creator student that goes to bed and says they're belittled by most people in LEC. Do you think this is true, and why so? Belittled? Really? By who? I don't know. Every conversation I've had with... like, I spoke with Melset and Grayson after their win, and, you know, it was just a nice conversation. I was super happy for them. They were super happy. We talked about how, like, Mirwin Kasanti is the fucking GOAT on it, and he looked so good on it. And it was just like, you know, I don't know. It's just a good conversation. All conversations I've had at LEC with any player, any staff, anything has been good, you know? When I see Gyoto, I see Machuki, you know, it's good times, good vibes. I see Mirwin, it's good vibes. How come you're not spamming Aphelios, Buffalo's bait? It's just very bad Aphelios game when I see MFRL. Very tough to play. Jack is a Larson fanboy.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
I'm definitely not a Larson fanboy. I mean, I was super happy for Mirwin. If I was biased towards one team, chat, it was Fnatic. I don't know, like Mickey is so fucking nice. I love Mickey. Like when we played together, we just sit and call for like an hour. Upset fucking coached me on stream, and he's been really nice. He told me about like Zeri builds and stuff. But they didn't even fucking make it to the finals weekend, so. I don't know.
Mistakes made or lessons learned.
No cleansers at TF Lilia Rel? Well, I have Milio. Should I still went cleanse? Maybe I should still went cleanse.
Support!
Skill. Yo yo yo.
Thank you, Skill Gigi, for 2 months. Zeri's good now? Yeah, Zeri's pretty good after the buffs. If only Fnatic bot lane spent more time practicing and less time chilling with Jack. Bro, we are not blaming the bot lane. We're not blaming the bot lane for that team collapsing. How the fuck's my jungler already dead? Bro, this is the enemy jungler that inted last game, and now he already killed my jungler.
Matters to me.
Oh, Samplegs. Okay, we're just gonna farm 12 CS per minute this game, I think. Just chillax maxing here. It's hard to really pressure in this lane. Wait. Let's try to actually get the minions, though. I think I go ward now. I'll ward to the edge of this bush to the left, so it's harder for... Oh, Rel doesn't have sweeper, actually. I thought Rel had sweeper. I zoned out a bit. I want to make sure we keep push, because my jungler looks like he wants to invade. Ah, shit, that was kind of bronze. If Milio W'd a bit faster, I could trade more aggro, but... My Viego is doing something here. Maybe it's good things. Yeah, it's actually good things. Well played.
Gun's not broken yet. Better keep it that way.
Nice. Oi, 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 Milio. Worst trades of the decade, I think. Yeah, I can do your OPG if you say sub and mainable. Fuck, I missed that W. Ay, ay, ay. Milio, what are we doing? Okay, not too shabby. I want to keep trying to trade like that with the math. I think I'm maybe fine. Fuck, I'm really not fine? I should have flashed to the side. I knew Rel wanted the Q flash. And now it's kind of cooked. My buy is so bad. Well, it's okay. Kappa. Viper lost and so my life ends. Goodbye, world. Not even me this morning. Not even me.
Run fast, charge up, shoot the bad guys. Easy enough.
I don't know what happened to Hamo Life. But see, do you see how that's the conversation? For me, it's about what happened to Hamo Life. I mean, I don't know, there's two angles, right? There's T1 looking like the goats. And there's Hamo Life
Quick feet, quick trigger.
looking like the votes. The worst of all time.
Enemy double kill.
She has BF sword now, yeah. That's a bit of a problem. Yeah, I'm fine. Rel is coming towards my location.
Can win.
Can't wait for AL to sweep MSI. That's your take?
An enemy has been slain.
I would be mad impressed if they swept MSI. Oh my god, the minion fucking juked me. I think Rel is bot. I don't know actually.
Anyone have a plan? No problem.
I think Rel is now roaming. Ay ay ay. Eating those Qs like fucking chicken. Rel is top. I just need BF sword, chat. I just need BF sword. And it's all alright. I'll just slow push this.
I could have backed more snaps.
Is Viego's bot side all gone?
Enemy has been slain.
Get him! Get him, lads! Beautiful! It's absolutely beautiful.
Was stubborn.
Nice. And then I get to push him bot wave, I get to crush it. I get BF sword. Maybe I even get... Can I even get Yuntal? No, I cannot.
Fuel up. Come on, charge already.
Unless... They kill her here, it's pretty GG, honestly. Oh my god, my jungler is the goat that Shiva played. What the fuck is this Milio aimbot? That's crazy, bro. Nice, big. That's huge. I got Yuntal. I'm fucking strong. Just need my ulti now and I can all in MF. Like not the ghost style ghost con Zeri. me gusta, pero en esa línea no, creo que no.
Mistakes made.
Porque necesito pelear. Now, okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna let MF push in a little bit. And then when it pushes in, we dash forward and kill her, okay? That's the game plan here. If she goes for this minion, I dash forward, I think. I think she's dead now. According to my calculations. No, she's not. What the fuck is this healing, bro? Let's go take a plant. Is there a plant up? There is not a plant up. MF no flash though, at least. That's an inspiration versus Resolve on Zeri. I think both are pretty good. Resolve is more like scaling. They got space again. Rel is gonna open first the bot. And I have Berserker Greaves, pretty nice base timer. And even though it's not the cannon, I'm playing Zeri champ, so I just E the wave, or E the wall rather. And then I'm back super fast. Porque en España te dicen el inventor de la botlane. Es una meme. De Ibai, creo. Probably someone else can give you the lore.
This won't be perfect, but life never is.
What enemy comp makes it a good Zeri game?
You've got nothing.
I think you can kind of play Zeri into anything right now after the buffs. Oh god. I've seen my Viego kill them here though. Actually, I have not seen him kill them here. I guess I got too cocky. I didn't think about TF ult. I mean, I want to play Aphelios for sure. I think he's really good. I just didn't think this was a particularly good Aphelios game.
It's okay.
Zeri and Millie or Zeri and Lulu? Zeri Lulu. Ooh, they made my wave good actually. I entered their bits. My bad.
Gun's not broken yet. Better keep it that way.
Zeri Lulu or Yumi? That one's harder. If it's free lane, Yumi. If not, Lulu. Actually, I think maybe just Lulu. You can just win lane so hard with Zeri Lulu. With Yumi, it's pretty impossible to win lane.
Best thing I can do is fight when others can't.
And get the W.
I belong here. We all belong here. Out of my way. Fresh air. A rare treat.
Nice. Let's go base and open mid top. Yeah. Yes, sir. One Drake spawning. 2 minutes. Okay, let's play Herald. Looks like enemy jungler is having a mental breakdown once again.
Except for my ass. Man, I can't get moving faster.
It was the Kha'Zix from last game that lost it. I was on T1 versus Alma Life. My goats are so washed. That was unbelievable. Nice. Flowers. Is there anything that's more dopamine than flowers? Be honest. Hard steel procs? Actually, he's right. He's right about that one. Okay, I think my team went a bit crazy here. There's nobody mid from enemy team, so I'm not sure why we're fighting.
Quick trigger.
Oh, they got a triple flower? I gotta play close to Milio so he can cleanse. He needs to cleanse me.
I stood up for my community. I can stand up for others too. Running on empty. Nuh-uh. That's it. Spark ready. Incoming.
Oi, oi, oi. Let's go play Drake. Oh, they FF'd. Well, I didn't do anything in this game. That's nice. That's sometimes how it should be. Let's look at the suppers right now, ADC. Ah, I'd say Tristana's very, very good. Tristana, very good. MF as well is good. ¿Por qué hablas tan bien español? Porque mi novia es de Barcelona y su madre no puede hablar inglés. Así necesito aprender español. I'll turn the last day 5th in KCB and EMA Masters. Oh, it's gonna be a banger. When is that game, actually? EMA Masters schedule. I play better. Why would it? It doesn't matter. You need to think that you have agency and that you have control so that you have a reason to actually look to see what you could do better. Happens in a lot of competitive games, true. I mean, it's hard to be objective with your own gameplay, but I think for me, sometimes it can be hard to do that in the game. But then after the game, I need to be realistic, and I just think to myself, okay, if I played this better, like, I should have played this better, you know? I could have done this, I could have done this, I could have done this. Every game I could play better. Thoughts on Aphelios Zeri right now? What would you rate out of 10? I don't know. We'll see how I put them in the tier list later. But they both seem pretty good. It's an EGG Aphelios game, maybe. I mean, his response was just like, true. You know, I can't blame my team. But it's just like, sometimes what we want and what we do are not the same. We want to improve, we want to get better. But then we queue up, and if my jungler looks in Elise top, I just give up. If my top laner looks in Elise with Ignite TP, I just decide the game is lost, and then I'm not gonna play seriously now. So then I can say that I'm gonna try my best in this game, but if I think that the game is lost because I have Ignite, TP, Elise top, it doesn't matter. Didn't realize before now I'm versus you? Bro, I gotta Ignite Elise top. Can we get a win going? Can we help a brother out? Let's go DEI Bjergsen. Oh. You think this more common in certain elos or all? I think it's more common the higher elo you go. Because people develop more and more of an ego. Like, I think the meme is that, like, the gold player is super... Actually, no. I don't think it's dependent on elo. I think it's dependent on how much you play. I think that's a better way of putting it. Because a guy that's played 100 games... If you have played 100 ranked games in your whole life, and you have not climbed, that's not a big problem, you know? It takes a lot of time to get good at something. But if you have played 2,000 ranked games, and you have been the same elo for the last 1,500 games, for sure you have internalized that you're not the problem, your team is the problem, and you can't carry, you don't have agency. Do I put on map cover? Since AnimeADC is literally in chat. Or do I trust him? I don't know. I think we put on map cover first 5 minutes though.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Who's the team on another team? Raumi Aura. I don't know who my Elise is.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
I think first 5 minutes chat, map cover. And then just remind me to turn it off, okay? But actually, you know, when you see this the most, this mentality come out and it's like shocking, is in educational content. Because you could say the most like basic good advice of all time, and there will be a person replying to that, explaining why in their games it doesn't work. For example, but a really good example I have. I would say always, don't leash. Leashing makes it so that you don't have agency to get priority early game and get level 2 first. And getting level 2 first is fucking huge. And then someone would say, oh, but that doesn't work in my games because my jungler runs it down if I don't leash. Brother, how do you ever play better? How do you ever solve anything if your life just falls apart? You can't do anything? You can't change anything about your gameplay? So it's like, if your support goes in and it's a bad engage, you have to follow it because otherwise your support is going to run the game down. That's the type of logic that we're using here. That we're going to make bad decisions, but we have to do them because otherwise we get ran down. And people say that about anything. It's like, you know, I'll show like, this is how you win bot lane. And then it's like me spacing the enemy ADC, getting prio, getting level 2 first, and then getting a good chunk, and then just like playing good ADC, right? And someone will be like, oh, but I can't do that because my support just dies level 1. It's like, no, you're just lying. You're just lying. It's just an excuse. Like, sometimes you will have games that are unlucky where your team does stupid ass things, but you can't pretend like that's every game. Because it's not.
This is my support!
Seth plays low.
Thank you for Seth plays low for the 3 months. Kinda wanna go ward. I think I should go ward. Apparently, enemy jungler is topside, according to Karma's pings. Oi! Okay, I got it, nice. That's really 90% of my games, though. It's not, bro. It's not.
First blood. An ally has been slain.
Nice. What am I doing? I'm not moving because I'm reading chat. Actually, this is a barrier gap now. This is a barrier gap. I into there. I should move way faster. My bad, my bad. I should be moving with Karma, and then probably can fight it. At 10-0, Varus yesterday, although mid-top general ran down, kept the game alive, so I'm back to get 1.5 items, will kill 2 for 5, went for reset, spontaneous dating comes, I backed up, and respawn, they go Baron and die. Okay. But, if I were to look at your OP.GG, you don't go 10-0 every game and then lose. That happened in one game, but probably the majority of your games, you're performing average. You will have games where you do really good, and games where you do really bad, and games where you do average.
When your steps falter, brother, follow my voice.
And all you can do is try to increase that average. So you try to carry the games where you're playing well, try to perform less bad in the games where you do badly, and do better in the games where you play mediocre. And then if you do that, you will increase your win rate and climb below. Like already this game, you might think I've played perfect, but the fact that I didn't move to this river fight maybe would have meant that my team would have actually won this river fight and completely changed the game and how it looks. This has to be troll now. This is mega troll. I mean, obviously Lee Sin is there, right? But I think we can maybe fight it. Varus lost flash. Nice. I'm not gonna cancel my base here. I think going for that ward was really bad, but maybe she's fine. But even if she doesn't die, it's pretty bad because her tempo is so delayed now. My buy kinda sucks, but I wanna go Yuntao. Well, so even if you're 10-0, it doesn't mean that you played perfect. You might not even have played very good. Which might sound shocking, but it's like I've had games where I got really fed, but I knew I could have done way more, so I got tilted from that game. Because I knew that like I should have pressured more on this wave, I should have extended my lead more this way, I should have respected more on this timer. Like, there's so much you can do better in League that you should always be accepting that you could have played better.
Walk where I cannot.
Pick off map cover? Sure. Just for you, huh? Just for you, Yuna. My items are kind of like garage warehouse sale. Leona's gonna look the Hex Flash out of the bush. And then I need to juke the E. She's gonna go when I go for this casta. Oh, she's not going. Hard to trade back that much with Varus. Especially since Leon is level 6 right now, and I don't know if Karma will hit level 6. And it's kind of like, even if she does hit level 6, it's Karma champ, you know? We can try to go Drake, but I'm not sure if I love it that much. Our mid laner might be a bit fried. It's not the best to fight here, lads. Like now, for example, look what Talia is doing. She dies to a gank. Whose fault is that other than her own? It's nobody else's fault. It's only her fault. What does she do? She blames her team. It's the jungler's fault. But fight him, fight him, fight him, fight him. They're trolling. We have no fucking damage because of wind wall or what? Go, Talia, do something. Can you do something? Do something. How is Talia so useless? This is insanity. At least our waves are good. Bro, just go catch mid wave. Don't go here. She's gonna execute. Man, my Talia is so dumb. What's my Mundo doing here? Sharing is caring, I guess, type of vibe. I think this might be an eco round, lads.
Nice support, guys.
I don't like... I didn't even really want to push this wave. Thank you, Only Destiny, for 7 months.
I'll never.
An enemy has been slain.
When's the LEC Superstar sound coming back? I don't know what happened to it. I added... Like, it should be playing both. But for some reason, it doesn't play both.
I see further through the celestial veil. What we call truth is shadow.
I just go both, I guess. I was thinking about moving here.
As light reveals our path, so will darkness.
I kind of just took a scenic tour of Summoner's Rift.
Shut down.
Right now I'm weaker than Varus since I don't have BF. If I had BF, I'd be stronger. Although if he doesn't know it and he lets me hit the wave, then I will take that, you know what I mean?
An enemy has been slain. Enemy double kill.
Nice, some good poke. Now he's definitely stronger, he's level 8. Levels are so important.
Darkness is not a heresy. It lies within us all.
I'm getting some good damage in. I want to try to look to base, I think.
I beseech the moon to protect you.
What do you take secondary on Triss? These guys usually boots biscuits. I think sorcery can be fine too. If you want to get freaky and scale. You ever done a Korea climb? Yeah. I was challenger in Korea. Back in 2023. It's crazy, that's 2 years ago now. I'll maybe go back to Korea this year.
Will soon fall.
When you have this set up and you use your last column queue, you make the conscious decision to put Gravitum off and to root? Yeah. Exactly.
Shining above.
Is Leona in this bush? So when I see Varus there, cancel his base and walk up, I think Leona's like here for sure. She's not. What? That's crazy that he walked up then. Because I'm stronger than Varus now. I want to see about cancelling Varus' base, but I'm thinking maybe Lee Sin is close. Yeah, nice. I canceled his base. Do you see how many small things I'm thinking about? I need to plug in my headset as well. Like, I'm thinking about what does Varus want to do? What does Leona want to do? What does Lee Sin want to do? That's what it takes to be a really high elo player. That you're thinking about what everybody in the game wants to do. I can't kill them. I was looking for my headset cable. And you see if you lose focus for a second, then they can punish.
Beneath the mask of silence.
Enemy rampage.
Need to always be locked in, always thinking.
An ally has been slain. Enemy double kill.
I think I should go tie by this game, maybe, no? Nah.
It is as the moon revealed her colors. As beautiful. As terrifying.
It's fine, I'm scaling.
Extend each brother.
Bro, my mid just got solo killed and then he blames others again. Shut the fuck up, bro. Put the fries in the bag. Oh, thank God he let me have cannon. Could have windwalled it and I wouldn't have gotten it. Not much to do right now. Yasuo's a bit too strong to really progress on mid. And normally it should be my Talia winning bot. So it's like if we're chilling on mid, Talia should be winning. Because she's a mid laner, so she has more levels. But she died solo, which kind of ruins that plan. I don't have cleanse, so I need to be
I see you reach.
scared here on mid wave. Karma should not be with me though. Karma should be going bolt. Yeah, Karma's trolling here. Oh my God, my bad. I don't think we have damage to kill Leona here, so I'm gonna go on base safe way.
Has destroyed
I think this is a good base timer though.
your turret has been destroyed.
Worried a bit my team will fight now after I based, but maybe it's okay. Maybe they just get a free kill. It's like it. Nothing to go top for.
An enemy has been slain.
Leona position. I don't know, but I have good vision bot side. So I can get next wave from bot side here. Worst case, I have to blow my cleanse for Leona ult, which isn't the best, but since I have Mikhail's as well, I think it's alright. Yeah. Okay, it was a bit more than that. But it's not too bad of a death. I got the wave, plus Leona used all sums. And there's no objective. It's not good, but it's also not too bad. I don't know what this is though. This doesn't look too good. What is this Elise? Is this... Oh. This looks so useless. Now I have no cleanse. But it's okay. Need to get rid of my purple so I have red-white. Wait, my jungler is bot? Oh, that makes it hard to contest Atakan, I think. I like this play though. Nice. I think we can't contest Atakan. Ah, maybe we can actually, I'm coming. He also has Ignite, no? No, he does have TP, but I think it's fine. We can still kill them after. They have no tower. I'm gonna run a long way. Or maybe not, maybe yes. Maybe I will, yeah. But I don't know if I can do much here. Can't really do much here. I just go back to mid. I should have just pushed mid, I shouldn't have moved. I should have just hovered and then went back to mid. I don't like moving here. Oh, it's a bit hindsight bias Andy. I just think it's like, I lose so many mid minions, you know. So they can run out because they're playing Lisa and Teemo and they're very fast and mobile. Here again, I don't want to move, I want to hit mid. Now I need to walk out top side because Yasuo's moving towards me. We saw him on the scuttle. Maybe hard to contest Drake now. Our mid laner is dead. But their jungler is being delayed, so maybe if we wait for Talia and she can TP back. I think we should not start Drake on this timer though. I don't like this at all. I'm still gonna go for the mid wave. We see what they do. I think Mundo is trolling here hard though. He should not start Drake on this timer. Like, he just needs to wait one more wave and then Talia can TP back. I get the mid tower here and then I move. But it's very, very difficult for me to face check into a Leona here. Oh, maybe it's not so hard. Okay. Something I need to ult here, he's just cooked. Big! And Elise gets a tier 2. Holy shit, we just won the game. Wow. Let's base now, don't want to die to the... Actually, no. I can hit a bit with Elise, yeah. Could probably get the tower. Gonna use my white ammo to 1 and then put down the tower. Beautiful. And it tanks. Nice. Good shot. Let's go base now. Spot we can't get cancelled. Should be good enough. If I want to learn Aphelios, what is the thing you would recommend me first? I'm flat. If you do exclamation mark YouTube, we have a lot of educational Aphelios content on the channel. So I'd recommend watching that. Just to learn the weapon rotations, all the tips and tricks, and a little bit the mentality and stuff on how to play them. But first things first, it's just the weapon rotation, I'd say. Here Talia is taking my mid wave, so I'll just one-shot Raptors. So I can do them really fast. That's another part of being efficient that people don't really think about. It's like, if someone is doing the task you would normally do, you need to figure out what else can you do in that time frame. Of course, if Raptors weren't up, then probably I'd go Wolves, but then if Wolves weren't up as well, then it's like, okay, maybe I don't have anything to do. And that can be okay too, but if you have stuff you could do, like if I could go bot there to catch a wave, if Talia is mid, then I'm gonna go bot. It's just about always making the best out of the situation you're in. Well, some people have coached, what they would do is they would spam ping their Talia for taking that wave. And it's like, bro, come on. I go pick up red buff. I do a lot of damage now. I'd do even more damage if I could finish LDR, but it's good enough, I think. I don't really want to play Nash. I don't think we have the best Nash turn. Okay, Leona's completely trolling. I was thinking about flashing or ulting there, but... Oh my god, I'm just dying to the shroom or what? Haha, he got stunned, and then he gets rooted. Do we just end here? Maybe. Right, I took tower aggro. Get the tower, hit the tower. Oh my god, I didn't flash that. Ah! I just need to flash the tornado and then I kill them all and the game ends. My bad. Inta. It's fine, we go Nash now and it should be GG. I don't think they can go Nash. Oh, they can't. You thought about making plays for each champ on YouTube channel? I've not thought about that. Could be something I could ask her to do. Emerald at the moment was Masters when I left 6 months ago, which is the first thing I should improve on now. Just be open to being rusty and don't get too caught up in your own mind. When I see people that return from long breaks and they're a lower elo than they were, usually their own mind is the worst thing. Like you lose confidence or you start to think like maybe you get imposter syndrome, start to think you were never that good. Just enjoy being a noob for a bit and enjoy the game, you know? It sounds silly, but it's true. Like it's gonna take you some time to adapt and get back to where you were. So just be open to that taking some time. Have you seen Don's video about Ezreal with 400 games and now he's banned? Fine, we can watch it on stream, to be honest. A lot of people have asked me about it. I would love to just blue ulti, but that's just gonna win wall. Okay, he wasted wind wall now. I'll look for a blue ult if they stack up. I think my front line is playing too far back, no? That's better. Bro, wind wall! Wind wall! Wind wall! I legit triple killed him there, not for wind wall. Oh, my team does no damage without me, huh? And Talia has TP, is she gonna TP back or no? Does not look like it. Well, this game is lasting a bit longer. Yeah, that Lisa kick was so fucking slow, but you know, I can't do anything. I just had to watch it happen. How did you like the HLE slaughter today? I loved it. It was really fun to watch Kappa Penis. Okay, I got red buff. Oh shit. It might be cooked there, chat. Kill him! Bro, this Teemo is so OP, by the way. I need a Mara or what? If I can get ulti here, please, right? Please buff my ulti cooldown here. Bro, if I had ulti there, legit. Genuinely, if I had ulti there. Imagine, though. We're kind of throwing the unthrowable. We're doing the impossible. To be fair though, the game would have ended if I flashed the also Q here. So that's how you keep yourself accountable. You know what I mean? Like, in the last few minutes, maybe I haven't inted, but if I didn't int there, I would have ended the game. So if we lose this game, it's my fault, chat. It's my fault. I can say that it was my fault that we lost this game. Even if I make no mistakes from now on and we suddenly throw. I go midway. They're kind of strong though, enemy team. My Mundo has the fun build. Oh wait, what? This is such a bad spot, by the way. Oh, she had flash. And I didn't have cleanse. Oh, he might lose. And I'm still very strong, but the fights we're taking are very bad. Like, I can't fight here, you know? Like, what the fuck? Now Leona no flash, I have all sums, I have BT, it's so good, so good.
This is my support, guys. This is my support!
Hey, Mr. Juicy for 2 months.
Mr. Juicy, poggers.
But two things can be true at the same time, chat. Two things can be true at the same time. It can be true that I inted here, which would have made us win the game. But it can also be true that my team inted here, which made us, like, you know, lose that fight. And for a lot of people, they have to choose one or the other. But you don't have to choose one or the other. You could have played better, so you could have won. But also your team could have played better, so the game would have been won. Both can be true at the same time. But there's only one you can control at the end of the day. Okay, let's fight on mid lane, chat. Okay, mid lane. I just called my team chat nearly. I'm walking up on mid. Everything is chilling. We have full control. If someone shows some bot from enemy team, we just rush the Nash, okay? I have insane guns for it. To be honest, maybe I just go and rush it right now. I feel like they won't expect my damage. Nobody expects to feel his damage. Yeah, nobody expects to feel his damage. Okay, now push out top, reset, relax. Okay, team, just don't int now, please. And the game should be GG. We just play for triple inhib. Why did my team not base? We're all supposed to base here and then defend this tower. But okay, never mind. This tower is gone. For some reason, none of my team based, and now they're fighting. No, team. No, no, no. This is not how you do it. This is not how you do it. Bro, why do I still do no damage? Like, I actually don't do any damage. Bro. Oh my god, these tea mushrooms are just fucking me. Ah, we lost. I stepped in 2 shrooms, and that was 2k damage. Get a sweeper? I kinda like that call. It might be GG though. I guess Mundo should be able to clear, right? They can't end, I guess. Unless the next wave is coming already. Oh my god! Go, go, go! Chase, chase, chase! Oh shit, we missed. I hope there's no fucking tea mushrooms.
An enemy has been slain.
I am with you.
What is this? Put the wall down, bro. We can't even end, can we? There's no wave.
How can I help you when I put your life at risk?
What a freaky game. And now they're also tanky. I feel like I don't have enough damage at all. I can't really get more damage. I guess at 40 minutes I get another Gathering Storm. I go base. If I die here, it's GG. Okay, I got shield bow now at least. That should help a bit. Guys, going collector's last item is let's do kindergarten math, please. Let's click on Lee Sin. Let's see his armor. Yeah, he has 200 armor. I'm gonna buy collector, I think.
Our thoughts touch.
Probably Varus has 200 armor too. He has fucking Jack Show. He has 170. A collector provides marginally any more damage than shield bow while giving me no defensive stats. Oh my god, I didn't press sweeper. Bro, this Teemo's the goat or what? There's shrooms everywhere! Ah. Ah. I'm alive! Let me lifesteal. Imagine if I didn't have shield ball there. Imagine if I had that shitty ass collector. Oh my god. We end, no? There's no way Teemo holds this. If Teemo holds this, I'm gonna be so fucking mad. Let me lifesteal, please. Let me lifesteal. Okay, I got the lifesteal. GG. GG. Oh. Oh my god. What was this game? Okay, check DM fast. Yeah, you did something wrong there, Crony. You're supposed to do... So... You use red first. So it's... Wait, I just read it. Start of game, you use red first. Can I call you? Okay, yeah, sure. Wait, hello? Misfortune, true. Why are you guys all saying Tom Kench? Mundo, Sion. Guys, I'm not gonna rate every champion in the game. I'm gonna rate ADCs. Like, nobody fucking plays AP carries anyways. And they're all pretty mid, honestly. Like, if we look at pick rates, like, all this shit is so low pick rate. Veigar, 0.3. Lux, 0.5. Hui, 0.6. 0.6. 0.6. Let's see if one of them have more than 1% pick rate. Mel has more than 1% pick rate. That's the only one. So, nobody really plays AP, Mage's bot. And I don't think they're very useful. I think Mel is alright, but I don't think they're very good. Okay. Let's just do it in the order of the champions. And we'll see. We'll see what we end up with. Okay? In the order I have the champions here. So start with Aphelios. Aphelios was one of the champions that got buffed this patch. I think the buffs were actually really significant. It was mostly to his early laning phase. He got a buff in his attack speed, level 1. It feels really, really good. He got a buff in his red Q moon speed. Feels really, really good. And he got a buff on his green Q damage. I think he went from being pretty bad mediocre to being... I think like low A tier for me, or middle of A tier, something like that. He's definitely a champion I want to revisit a lot more in solo queue and try to play and see how far I can get on him and see how easy he is to climb on, because he is like my favorite champion in the game. I love him a ton. But he's usually never like one of the best solo queue champions, but I feel comfortable putting him close to A tier, and maybe we'll push him down to B tier. We'll see how we evaluate him as time goes on. I love to go Yuntal on him, so I can go Swifty Boots, even after the Swifty Boots nerf. I just feel like it's optimal in most games, since you still kind of require movement speed. Maybe if they were to buff his base movement speed, I'd want to change up my build, but I just don't think he's that good. And then there's also the Yumus build, which I'm not a huge fan of, because it just delays your crit too much. All of Aphelios' abilities can crit, and I really feel like on a champion like Aphelios, delaying that crit doesn't feel the greatest. I think Yumus was a really good item on him before. I used to spam it, but then Yumus got nerfed, and now I feel like it's not as competitive as the crit options. But it's definitely a viable build, especially when enemies are squishy. You can go like Yumus into Collector and just play to one-shot people and have a ton of fun that way. So, and also for the skill order, I go 1 point in W to start off, and then I go 3-4 points into Q, and then into E max, and then Q max or W max, depending on just kind of the vibes, honestly. Ezreal. I think Ezreal for me falls into A tier as well. I know he has really bad win rate in solo queue, but I just really think he's very solid, because whenever I play him, he feels really fucking good. And maybe it's weird that, you know, the stats point to him being pretty weak, but he does still have an insanely high pick rate. I think one of the highest pick rate champions. Yeah, he's the 3rd most played. And overall, I just feel like he's always a solid champion, really good with mage supports, really good with the poking supports. So if you have something like a Karma, you have something like a Seraph, something like a Vel'Koz, you really can't go wrong with Ezreal, and he also has a ton of safe laning. The only thing is that you do kind of fall off after 2-3 items, so it's important that you're good at playing the Ezreal level 1, you stack up the Q, stack up the passive, you're good at spacing, you're good at hitting the Qs, so that you can actually abuse his strong early laning phase, because if you don't, you're going to get outscaled by the other crit ADCs, and you're not going to have a great time. And then Jinx. So Jinx is a weird one, because Jinx is not played at all anymore in high elo, but her stats for the last, like, pretty sure the last 10 patches has just been phenomenal, you know? Last patch, she was 52% win rate, 12% pick rate. Last patch before that, she was 52% win rate, 13% pick rate. Last patch before that, she was 53% win rate, 14% pick rate. Last patch before that, she was 53% win rate, 50% pick rate. Like, she's just been so good every single patch. Every single patch, she's been top of the stats leaderboard, pretty much. But in high elo, if we look at, like, Grandmaster Plus here for your... then we see quite... Actually, she still has a pretty high... Okay, this is a long time ago, though. If you look at the newest patch, I think we'll see that she has a lot less pick rate now in high elo. You can see in Grandmaster Plus, she has a 6% pick rate, which is still on the higher side, right? There's quite a few champions below her, but it's still not nearly as popular as a lot of these other champions that you're bound to see nearly every single game. So I'm inclined to put Jinx A tier for my own experiences and how strong I think she is. But then I think about the average player. If you are platinum, if you are emerald, if you are gold, if you are silver, then Jinx is S tier. She just wins nearly every... Like, she wins a lot more than most other ADCs do, and she's just a very, very strong pick. So to highlight again, if this was a high elo tier list, I'd put her low A tier. And if this is a more general tier list, which it is, I want to make this tier list kind of applicable for all elos, then I feel like Jinx just has to be kind of S tier here. And then we have Kog'Maw coming in. I think Kog'Maw is pretty mid right now. I think on-hit ADCs in general are not eating too good, and it just doesn't make sense too much to play Kog'Maw when you could play other hyper carry ADCs such like Zeri, Jinx, even Tristana, which give you more mobility while also providing kind of the same amount of damage. So I'm inclined to put him more towards... Actually, I realized that I made this a little bit... Like, I want to put everything in D tier so that it's a little bit easier to understand which champions I've rated and which champions I haven't rated. I think I want to put him in C tier. I think he can scale all right in certain games, but I just think there's too much poke in the game. There's too many assassins being played. There's just a little bit too much. Against HP stackers, he's very good. So if they do have something like a Dr. Mundo, you know, Aloys up in the top lane, then Kog'Maw can be great. And also if you have a Lulu, Kog'Maw can be great. But in general, in the average game, I just don't think he really shines that much. But maybe B tier is more fair for him. I think maybe B tier feels a little bit more fair. So I think we need to add it here. Not rated. Because I think we have our first entry into the D tier. When I see Kalista here, I'm thinking to myself, that shit is going straight to D. Why is Kalista going to D, you might ask? Well, Kalista for the last few patches have had the lowest win rate out of any ADC. If we look at Emerald Plus here. So the only ADC that has less win rate is Akshan, but we don't really count Akshan as an ADC, right? And she has a 46% win rate right now. She had a 47% win rate, I believe, last patch, and she got nerfed this patch even further. And then at 15.10, she's also been bad, and she's just been getting nerfed back to back to back because she keeps being a problem in pro play, but in solo queue, she's just not very good whatsoever. So I think Kalista will be our first and maybe potentially last entrant into the D tier, as I just think she is pretty damn bad, honestly. Then we got Twitch here. Twitchy. I think Twitchy enters into high B tier for me. He still has a incredibly high kill pressure. You can go either Yuntal or Collector if you're snowballing. I think don't go Axiom Arcanist anymore after the nerf. Sudden Impact, a lot better. Go PTA in lanes where you have a lot of pressure and enemies squishy, and then go Lethal Tempo if they're more tanky. And you have good kill pressure. You're really strong at level 6. You have good roaming potential. I don't think AP Twitch is particularly good. I haven't seen really anybody play it. But I think AD Twitch is quite alright. Then we got Jhin. Jhin just goes into A tier for me. Very similar to Ezreal, just very versatile, very strong. Fits in pretty much every draft. He struggles against tanks, struggles against HP stackers. But hopefully if you're picking Jhin, you have something like a Gwen in the top lane. You have something like a Kindred on jungle. Or you have some sort of carry elsewhere that can kind of pick up that slack that you'd normally want from ADC. And as long as you have that, Jhin is going to be a phenomenal pick. And he's really good with mage supports, really good with range supports, but also good with melee supports as well. So just overall, a very solid pick that you can kind of play whenever into whatever drafts with whatever team comes. And we have MF. MF as well goes into A tier for me. Kind of like Jhin, but a little bit stronger laning phase. Wants to play more with a melee support than Jhin wants to play with a range support. You want to have something like a Rel, something that sets up your ultimate and allows you to have an easier time getting a great ult, because MF on her own, her ulti is pretty easy to avoid, but if you pair that up with an Amumu, with a Rel, with a Lilia, something like that, then you can have a really, really good MF game and really pop off. The biggest thing when it comes to MF is just playing really, really aggressive, rushing towards BT, then going either IE or Essence Reaver second, depending on if you feel like you need mana or if you just want to rush towards that IE and getting crit faster. And just playing really aggressive. The champion has a really good laning phase and a really good spike when you get that BT, so you just want to continue bounce, like taking full advantage out of that. And then we have Ashe. I'm actually not sure how to rate Ashe. I'm a bit curious what her win rate is this patch. I have barely seen her, and she did get buffed a few patches ago, but she just doesn't seem to be that great. She still has a decent laning phase, and I'm surprised to see how low her win rate is. But she's just kind of average, I'd say. So I'm inclined to put her into B tier. I feel like her laning phase is always going to be a strength. Her utility, her setup, she's great at helping your team play for fights. And if you have something like a Seraphine, then Ashe is really fantastic. She's good with Lulu, she's good with Milio. But there's other champions that can kind of bully lane as well. I think Ezreal and MF can also generate big leads in lane. Bigger than Ashe can. While also having kind of better scaling in some sense. But, of course, Ashe does provide that playmaking with her ultimate that others don't. So if you can abuse that, then you can generate big leads. Then we got Corki. So Corki here. I'm inclined to put Corki into B tier as well. I think Corki is actually, maybe there's a hot take. Hot take here. Hot take alert. I think Corki is kind of bad champion. He has pretty bad win rate in solo queue. He has very bad win rate in competitive. Let's see here. This is a few patches ago. No, this is a current patch, yeah. So he has 50% win rate in solo queue here, and the average win rate is 51, so it's negative. Not the highest pick rate. I think not. The Corki experiment, to be honest, was kind of a failure, I'd say. He's just not very fun to play, and not many people enjoy him. He was really strong. Now he's gotten nerfed quite a few times. He does have pretty good laning phase, can snowball pretty hard. But if you're good at avoiding his W and dodging his Q, dodging his ultis, and you're actually good at dodging the spells, then you can outtrade him pretty hard and be the one winning lane against him. But he's still not a bad champion to pick up by any means. And if you enjoy that spellcaster style, especially if you enjoy Ezreal, they play quite similarly. Although Corki is more lower range and more burst oriented than Ezreal, they're still, they build the same items and they play pretty similarly. So if you enjoy Ezreal, you'll probably enjoy Corki. Oh, my headset disconnected and reconnected. Then we got Zeri. I think Zeri is, for me, top of A tier. Actually, is she even higher? No, she's not higher, no? But I think Zeri is really good. Honestly, I think Zeri is really good. Let's see how she ranks on the ladder here. They put her on top of A tier as well. I think Zeri is going to keep rising in win rate as people kind of relearn the champion, because she hasn't been good for quite some time. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see her at like 52% win rate next patch. And I think Yuntal for her is great. I was trying out Static, and I was thinking Static isn't bad, but her win rate on Static is really, really bad. So I think you should just always go Yuntal, to be honest. I was surprised at these stats myself, that Static just wins so much less. One thing that is kind of strange here, though, that is that both items are completed at 12 minutes, when Static is 300 gold cheaper. So if we look at something like Kaisa, for example, which also builds Static, you will see that she completes the Static way before any other item, because that makes sense. The item is cheaper, you know? She completes Static 1 minute faster than Kraken, which is how it should be. But for some reason, they both have it completed at 12 minutes, which to me just indicates that maybe people are going more Yuntal when they get that BF sword and they get a kill early, or they get a little bit of lead, and then they're going Static if they don't get that. Could be. Could be a theory, but in general, it looks like Yuntal is a lot better on her. You start stacking that crit much faster. The Yuntal active gives you a ton of AD, and overall, she seems really strong. She seems really strong. I'm even actually, maybe I put her in S tier, honestly. Fuck it, I want to put her in S tier. She's back, baby. Zeri is back, baby. I'm going to put her in S tier. I don't give a fuck. Then we got Saya. Saya. Saya, my sweet beloved. I just don't think you're very useful. I think you're here, to be honest. She's situationally supposed to be strong, but even in games where I think about picking Saya, there's other champions that I just think do the same but better. Like, in nearly every game I've thought about picking Saya, I've just ended up picking Tristana instead, because, you know, I can also play against a dive-heavy comp with Tristana, but I have kill pressure in lane, I have mobility, I have range, I have burst, I have everything, while Saya has a nice ultimate, you know? So, I'm not the biggest fan of Saya right now. I think she's... could use a buff, honestly. I don't know if the stats support what I'm saying here. This is just my personal vibe, that I feel like Saya does very little damage and isn't very strong. And she is in C tier here. Her win rate is not terrible, but her pick rate is pretty low. I just feel like she doesn't really pop off at like 2 to 3 items like she used to with the old Nabori. And before, it felt like when you played Saya, you got to a certain point where you could just 1v9 the game. Because as long as enemy had melee champions and they tried to run into you, you would just one-shot them, maybe with your feathers if you played well. But now it really doesn't feel like that. It feels like it takes so much longer to get a much lower payoff. So, yeah. I think Saya, low B tier, not the strongest. Then we have Varus, I think top of B tier. He got nerfed this patch as well. But he's still pretty good in lane. He's a pretty solid pick. I think his win rate isn't the best. It is on the lower side. But I think if you're good Varus and you're good at playing aggressive, you're good at generating those leads, then you can snowball the game. But maybe I want to put him a little bit... I think I want to put him here, maybe. Yeah, I feel more comfortable here. I don't want him top of B tier. So, yeah. Varus in the middle of B. He's good if you can bully in lane and if you can generate a big lead. If you don't, you get outscaled pretty damn hard. Unless you're going on hit and it's a good on hit game and you can get some defensive items. Like you saw in that last game where I played the Aphelios into Varus, he was still pumping damage in the later stages. So you can still have good games on Varus and he can be quite decent. But, you know, they've nerfed this early game now quite a few times, so it's easier and easier to play into him. And then we have Vayne. Vayne here. I actually think Vayne, for me, is... I think Vayne is pretty damn good right now. Even, like, Reptile is playing Vayne in high elo, and I think he has pretty good win rate on her. And, of course, he's a good Vayne, right? He's, like, a very good Vayne. But, just the fact that he can play Vayne in challenger lobbies and succeed makes me think that Vayne is in a pretty decent spot. I think she's in a pretty decent spot. Do I think she's A tier? No, I think all these A tier and S tier champions are quite a bit better than her. But I do think she's top of B tier. And I think if we're talking about lower elos here, I'd feel comfortable putting Vayne like here. If this is like, if we are talking below diamond, I feel comfortable putting Vayne here for sure. Because you have so much kill pressure, you have a bunch of skirmishing power, you have great scaling. The only downside is your wave clear and lack of range, but if enemy is not good enough to space and abuse that lack of wave clear, and you can just fight them, you're gonna have a great time. But I want to make this kind of more for all elos, so we're gonna put her a step down to B tier. Then we got Caitlyn. I think Caitlyn is a B tier for me as well. I think here, honestly. Maybe even worse than Varus. Worse than Varus, to be honest. I just feel like Caitlyn, you need to be so good on her these days, I feel like, to find success on her. Like, unless you're making montages like your Saber, getting every trap, predicting people, you're not going to kill people. You're not going to kill people. And it's pretty hard. And I feel like the other champions in the list, they have higher payoffs with less risk and also less effort. So I think, yeah, I think Caitlyn here. Reptile put Vayne in D tier or C tier. It's classic, bro. Every time it's like a one trick, they put their champion low, bro. Every time. But people underestimate how good Vayne is. Because if she can fight in lane, like, the thing with Vayne is if she can fight, you're good at fighting, you know? So then you can play the game. So you're not that bad. And it's also just the fact that many people win on Vayne, you know? Like, Vayne always usually has pretty good stats in solo queue. Let's see if we can find her right now. Like, she has 52% win rate, 8% pick rate. That's pretty damn good. This is not D tier. If this is D tier, what the fuck is Kalista, bro? Kalista's off the list. Kalista doesn't even deserve to be on the list if this is D tier, you know? So, yeah. And then we got Tristana. This is an S. This might be a Z. Honestly, no, it's a top of S. I think Tristana's so fucking OP. I love her so much. You can play her in any matchup. The only thing is she sucks with mage supports. You can engage all the time. You can play so aggressive. You scale insane. You have insane DPS. You have insane burst. The only thing I'd recommend is go. I'll show you the build I've been going. Go Yuntal into Infinity Edge, into LDR, and you will explode everybody. You will explode them. Like, I started doing this, going LDR third every game instead of Navori. Look at me, bro. Look at me explode their heads. I explode their heads always. The only time I don't explode their heads is noob teams, you know? If as long as good teams, their heads get exploded. Exploded always. So, I think Tristana, mega good. Maybe even Z tier. But what's her stats? Let's see if the stats support it, I can put you Z tier, Tristana. I can put you Z tier if the stats support it. The thing is, the stats are better for Jinx, bro. The stats are better for Jinx. Nah, use the S tier. But I know you're stronger than Jinx, Tristana. I know that you're stronger than Jinx. I know it. She's fucking good. So, Kai'Sa. Is she A tier? That's the question. Or is she B tier? I'm not sure if I want to put her A or B. She's either low A or high B. I think low A. She's pretty decent. As long as you have a decent matchup, you have an engaged support, and if you have a good dive comp. Like, if you have a good dive comp, she's great. If you have a Vi, fantastic. Lock in that Kai'Sa, follow that Vi up, and you're gonna have a fantastic time. If you have a Nautilus, Kai'Sa Naut, you know, it's a famous combo. Kai'Sa Naut, look that shit up on Twitch. You'll find thousands of followers. So it's a great combo. If you have a good engaged support, Kai'Sa Rel as well, great. Kai'Sa Rakan, great. But once you're playing like Kai'Sa Lulu, once you're playing like Kai'Sa Milio, Kai'Sa Nami, Kai'Sa Jana, Kai'Sa Yumi, Kai'Sa Seraph, Kai'Sa Vel'Koz, you know. So she needs engaged supports. She really needs engaged supports. So if you have engaged supports, it's a great pick. I think you can even blind pick it, even if you have a bad matchup. As long as you're playing well and you follow up good on your engage, you can have a good time. But if you're blind picking it and your support locks in some bullshit, like let's say you go Kai'Sa, and then your support locks in fucking Yumi, and enemy goes Caitlyn Lux, or they go Caitlyn Seraph, whatever the fuck, right? You're gonna have a miserable time. It's gonna be a terrible time. You can try to scale, but it's not gonna be fun, right? So she's pretty support dependent in that aspect, and really requires you to have a pretty good engaged support. And then Senna. So Senna got pretty significantly nerfed this patch. She went from being, according to the stats here, she went from being by far the best ADC on the patch to being kind of mid, honestly, kind of mid. But I'm inclined to not overthink it that much. I think last patch she was like here. I think she was like either number 1S or Z tier. But I think she's now bottom of A tier. I'd say. Yeah, I feel pretty comfortable putting her here. And then we have Lucian. Lucian. I think Lucian is still pretty good. We all kind of slept on Lucian. I'm not gonna lie, we all slept on him. I slept on him as well. But I don't think he's quite like S tier level. Oh, actually, maybe he is. Here. Yeah. I think here, maybe. Actually. It's either A or S. Like, it's here or here. That's a tough one. I think A tier. He's a little bit support reliant. You kind of want something that can set up your little light slinger passive, or whatever the fuck it's called, vigilance, to proc that stuff. I think Lucian Nami, by the way, I'm gonna say it, Lucian Nami sucks. When I pick Lucian, my support picks Nami, I was so fucking tilted, always. I don't know if it, like, if we look at his best synergy, let's see if I'm right or if I'm coping here. I think if we look at the last 30 days and we look at the best synergies, Nami's not gonna be there. Nami's not gonna be on the best synergies. Like, she's gonna be like on the table, but she's not gonna be the best. 14 days, okay? 14 days, that's what we're getting. Synergy, strong, good synergy. Let's see, supports. Yumi, I agree. OP as fuck. Yumi Lucian, OP as fuck. This shit is so OP. Yumi Taric, very good. Yumi Milio, very good. Yumi Poppy, kind of random. Yumi Janna, kind of random. Yumi Leona, kind of random. Let's see where Nami is. Nami, where are you? There's Nami, bro. There's legit 15 champions that have better win rate with Lucian than fucking Nami. Yet, anytime I look in Lucian, my support instantly first times Nami. Yeah, we can't put him S tier. If supports understood that Lucian Nami is not good, he would be S tier. But they don't understand that, so he's A tier. Is what it is. Smolda. My sweet beloved Smolda. Where do we put you, you little cute little dragon? Smolder. I think we put you B tier, no? You little guy. I think we put you right here. Right here, I think. Yeah, I think we put you right here. Smolder is alright. He's better in low elo. Probably in low elo he'll be like A tier. But then in high elo he's more like C tier or low B tier. So we'll put her somewhere in the middle here. And put him in B tier here. I think he's scales pretty decently, but not insane. He used to scale insane. Now he scales just alright. I tried the Huber Star Harvest build, but I think Essence Fury Fleet is just better. It has much better win rate and much easier to play. Most people try Comet, see people try Electrocute. I think you just put the Fleet in the bag. There's also a PTA Smolder one trick on US, but I don't really see the point of PTA because it's so hard to proc it. So I think just Fleet is the way to go. And then you just play the scale, play to get the stacks, and you're gonna be good. Then we got Draven. I actually think Draven sucks pretty big. Pretty big D. He sucks pretty big D. Let's see if the win rates support me here. Let's see if they support me. Last 14 days, let's see Draven. Where are you? My sweet little king. 50.5% win rate, and the average win rate is 51.18. Pretty low pick rate. B tier according to the statistics here, according to Lolalytics. I think he's pretty bad, but I don't know if I'm willing to put him in C tier. I think that might be too much copium. Yeah, I think B tier here. I think here is where I'd put him. The thing is, Draven doesn't like win lane anymore, chat. He rarely wins lane these days. I don't know if you guys have played Draven or played against Draven, but I'm super happy when they look in Draven. He doesn't do much. He does not do much. Check Master plus stats. This is pretty bad too. He usually has a 56% win rate in Master. The average Master plus win rate is 52.5. Like, most ADCs are gonna have higher win rate than Draven. Jinx, MF, Trist, Lucian has lower, Zen has higher, Twitch, Ashe, Zeri has lower, but this is also mixed between pre-buff and after buff. He's usually broken as fuck, you mean? No, Draven is usually not broken as fuck. Draven is usually good. Chat, Draven is a champ that's only played by one tricks. If the champion has 50% win rate when it's only played by one tricks, then the champion is bad. It's bad. It is. It's okay that you've never played a Draven game in your life, so you can't comment if he's bad or not, because you just think that he auto-attacks you level 1, so he's good. But he is bad right now. He's bad. You ask any Draven main, they will tell you he's bad. So, we put him in the middle of B tier. Middle of B tier. Like, if Draven was good right now, I would play Draven much more, because I like playing Draven. I'm good at Draven. But why would I play him when it's 10 times easier to win on Tristana, Zeri? I don't play Jinx because I don't think she's that good in high-low. Lucian, MF, Ezreal, Jhin. It feels like I'd play all these champions in A and S tier over Draven. Then we got Nyla. Okay, am I coping if I put Nyla here? Huh? Am I coping? I swear to God, this champion is freaky. I swear to God, this champion is freaky. Like, let's check her win rate. I don't want your Discord analytics. Let's check her win rate. She has always so insane win rate. She has 54% win rate. You guys talk about Draven. Draven had the same fucking pick rate. He had 50% win rate. Yet Nyla can be sitting at 54% win rate. And none of you guys will complain about Nyla. Not a single soul. Not a single soul. Let's check Master Plus. Actually, the Master Plus win rate doesn't go up that much. Okay. Okay, I'm coping a bit here, though. I'm coping a bit here. I think she's high A tier. I think she's high A tier. I think like this, yeah. Like this. I like this. I think like this. I think she's quite good. I think she's quite fucking good. She's situationally very, very strong. You need to have good competence on her, though, and know her limits very well, and really know how to play as kind of a melee ADC. But if you do, I think she can work really well. I think Ghost on her is also really, really important. The one tricks that I've played against when they played Nyla, they usually always went Ghost, because it's the only way to really run people down, and just progress the game that way. So, then we got Samira. I think Samira's actually really solid. Let's see what her win rate is. My feeling is Samira is A tier. My feeling is Samira's A tier. When I played against her, I thought she was pretty damn good. Let's see if the stats support it. The stats are alright. Let's see how much they increased. What was her win rate last patch? I mean, they increased by 1%. Increased by 1%. I think low A tier. Yeah, I feel comfortable putting you like here. I think at the bottom of A tier, to be honest. I think yeah, I like Samira here. I think she's a lot better than she was. She has a better early game, so it's easier to actually snowball. She gets a lot more move speed from her passive, so she can run people down and she can kite. And overall, she benefits a lot more off of lifesteal now. So once you start getting that lifesteal, it's really good. I don't think BT Rush is actually good, though. Some people have been trying BT Rush on Samira, but it has much worse win rate than Collector. You should just go Collector Rush into IE, and then you can start thinking about third item, like getting BT if you want that, or Shield Bow, or whatever the fuck it is. And then Sivir, last but not least. Where do you put you? I think Sivir goes into B tier. Into high B tier, I think. Wait, so what's the best Trist build? Yuntal, IE, LDR, BT. Or Nabori 4th. Let's see, what's Sivir's win rate? I mean, I think, like, Sivir's stats, chat. Sivir's stats are pretty damn good. Maybe it's too damn good. What? 53% win rate, 7% pick rate. That is very good. Hmm. Do I want to put her A tier though? I don't really want to put her A tier, but I think I put her top of B tier. I think for the noobs though, for the noobs in chat, we put her here. For the noobs in chat, we put her here. Best Sivir build, Yuntal, IE, LDR. But Vayne Ashe beats Sivir? That's not how it works though. Just because you... And I wouldn't say it's like that. Like Sivir, the thing is like... Picture this. Picture Sivir losing lane. What does it look like? What does it look like, chat? It looks like you're pushing her in and she clears the whole wave. That's what it looks like. You know? That's what it looks like. So, it's pretty hard to punish. Pretty hard to punish. Like, if I'm playing Ashe into Sivir, yeah, I'll push her in, then she just clears the wave. You know? It's pretty hard. It's pretty hard to punish. But overall, I think that'll be it. I'm pretty happy with this tier list. So this was the tier list for 15 or 25.12. Overall, a great patch. Super happy with the changes Riot did. Buff to Zeri was amazing. Buff to Samira was great. Buff to Aphelios was fantastic, phenomenal. Buff to nerf to Varus, nerf to Kalista. Get him out. Get him out. We don't want to see him no more. And yeah, overall, really good patch. Really good patch. Put more champs to C. I don't feel like any of these champs are C though. Maybe Corki. You know what? Fuck you, Corki. Fuck you. I put him in C. I put him in C. Fuck him. I hate Corki. I hate him. You forgot Veigar. I intentionally did not put any mages, but if I were to put any mages, they would be all in B C tier. They would all be in B C tier. Mages are not very good on bot lane. They are not. Why are they not good on bot lane? Well, one is that mage items in general are just not that insane right now. They're not. That's why Riot did a sweep and tried to buff a lot of mage items, because they were underperforming compared to other items. And then when it comes to mages in bot lane, you have a ton of agency playing against the mage on bot lane. It's kind of like playing against a Sivir. It can be hard to kill them, but you should never lose lane to them. You know what I mean? Because you get Prio level 1, because they're a mage, so their auto attacks do 50 damage, whilst yours does 80. And then once you get Prio level 1, that means you get level 2 first. So then you're getting level 2 first, so you have you push for the first 2 waves, and that means you have push for the first 3 waves. And then because you have push for the first few waves, that means you get to hit the 4th wave first, so you get to continue pushing the wave on repeat all the time. Karthus is S tier at least? No, he's not. No, he's not. Why is Jinx above Sivir? Sivir's OP mode. Because Jinx has triple the play rate with the same win rate. Is Aphelios the strongest AC late game out of all? Depends a bit. If he can auto tech, yes. I think Mel is also, I agree, Mel is the best bot lane mage right now, but I still don't think she's higher than B tier. I don't think she's higher than B tier. She'd be probably high B tier if I were to do Mel Medada. Ziggs have better push level 1 compared to other ADC? No. Guys, okay. Are you playing the game? If you play against the mage level 1, just fucking fight him. Just fight him. If you do auto attack and Ziggs does auto attack, you do double damage. You literally do double his damage. What elo is this for? All elos. Karthus level 1 not bad? No, Karthus is the exception, right? Karthus has a good level 1. Why don't people play Jinx in high elo / pro? Because she's too weak laning phase and too vulnerable with no mobility. What about Collector on Lucian? No. Just go Esther. What do you think of Karthus? I think he's alright. I don't think he's particularly strong. Depends. I mean, if I pick a shitty champion to Karthus, I'm maybe not gonna have a great time. But as long as I have something with some ability, then I can just dodge his Qs and it's pretty chill. They should buff Karthus? Okay, hold your horses here. Hold your horses. Tristana on S, really? Yeah, she has great stats and she's incredibly strong. I mean, second collector after ER? No, just go Infinity Edge. It's just more damage. If you're not buying collector first, it makes no sense to buy it second. Is this a low elo tier list? No. It's an all elos tier list. It's an encompassing tier list. What's Tristana passive? Brother, you said Tristana on S, really? And you don't know what her passive is. Her passive is she gets more range per level. No to collector on Lucian ever? Yeah, no, go IE. Do you think it's worth banning ADC champs ADC main, or are support bans better? Just ban whatever you don't want to play against. How are Twitch Vayne cogs so high? They're literally towards the bottom of the tier list. Like, cog is 3 champions off being the lowest on the tier list. So I don't see her being picked in high elo and pro. She has one of the highest pick rates in high elo. She is the, what? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 8th most picked champ in high elo. It's Master Plus. But I think I'm gonna call it short today. I'm feeling pretty tired today. And we did what I wanted to do. I made my ADC tier list. Also, it's so fucking hot right now. Like, I'm actually just sweating. I'm sitting here